I please have your attention? Candidates for the mission, the guest speaker at the conclusion of his or her remarks will instruct you that in accordance with your pre-assigned numerical order, you are to each stand separately, announce your name, and then resume your seat. At the conclusion of the proceedings, the guests remain in their seats until all the candidates have filed out of the courtroom in the same numerical order in which they entered. The candidates will be led to the third floor foyer, where they will sign the test book and receive their certificates. Guests are asked to wait for the candidates on either the first or the third floor. Guests are also asked to hold your applause until after the ceremony. All rise. Oyez, oyez, oyez. All persons have any business with the Honorable Court of Appeals of Maryland, draw here and give your attention. The court is now in session. God save the state and the Honorable Court. Please be seated.
Good morning, all, and welcome. Thank you. That is nice. Welcome, everyone, to Maryland State Supreme Court, the oldest appellate court in the nation and known for more than 300 years as the Court of Appeals of Maryland.
May it please the Court, Chief Judge Mary Ellen Barbera, distinguished judges of the Court, successful candidates of the Bar of the State of Maryland, family, friends, and guests. It is my honor and privilege to be here today to move the admission of these candidates to the Maryland State Bar. With the Court's permission, Chief Judge Barbera, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the members of the Court of Appeals to the assembled applicants and to their guests and friends. We're starting here on our left, and this is the Honorable Robert N. McDonald of Baltimore County, the Honorable Clayton Green, Jr. of Anne Arundel County, the Honorable Glenn T. Harrell, Jr. of Prince George's County, Chief Judge Mary Ellen Barbera of Montgomery County, the Honorable Lynn A. Battaglia of Howard County, the Honorable Sally D. Atkins of Wacomico County, and the Honorable Shirley M. Watts of Baltimore. So abide by Lincoln's words and strive to be the best that you can be. Endeavor to gain extensive knowledge about the area of practice and keep your knowledge up to date by taking classes, attending conferences and seminars, and by seeking out and accepting advice from others. In a speech in 1856, Abraham Lincoln stated, "You can fool all of the people some of the time, and some of the people all of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time." Keep this in mind when communicating with opposing counsel, striking the next corporate deal, appearing before the court, and when communicating with your clients. Be honest, be diligent, be trustworthy. And if you have the great opportunity someday to appear before this court, remember, you cannot fool any of these judges any of the time. Finally, remember throughout your career what's important in life. Take care of your health and cherish your family and friends. If you neglect the rest of your life, you will burn out quickly. So maintain a healthy balance between developing your career, maintaining your health, and supporting and being with family and friends. Now, with the Court's permission, I move the admission to the Bar of Maryland, the candidates seated here before you. I request, in accordance with your pre-assigned numerical order, starting with the candidate here in front of the podium, that the candidates please stand individually, announce your full name, and then resume your seat. Victoria Nicole Eagles.
Thank you, Ms. Bristow, for those wise, practical, and I like that bit at the end. I now call upon my colleague, Judge Robert McDonald, to respond to the motion of Ms. Bristow on behalf of the Court.
On behalf of the Court, I welcome you to the Maryland Bar. It took a lot of as Ms. Bristow pointed out, a lot of work and dedication on your part and on the part of those who supported you, and I commend you for your efforts. Ms. Bristow has given you some very good advice. It's hard to top Abraham Lincoln. And I hope you will remember and apply it. I really can't improve upon her advice, but I thought I might try to answer one question that might be going through the minds of some of you in the courtroom. Some of you may be wondering whether there's a boys' side and a girls' side to the Court of Appeals. The answer is no. We're sitting in order of seniority, so that's how, we have a very able Chief Justice under her. Congratulations on your achievement. May you use your skills wisely and well. The court has authorized me to advise you that Ms. Bristow's motion has been granted, and if you'll now rise and face the clerk of the court, Ms. Bessie Decker, she will administer the oath.
Candidates, please raise your right hand and repeat the oath in unison after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will at all times demean myself fairly and honorably as an attorney and practitioner at law. That I will bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland. And support the laws and Constitution thereof. And that I will bear true allegiance to the United States. And that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution. Laws and government thereof. As the supreme law of the land. Any law or ordinance of this or any state. To the contrary notwithstanding. You may be seated.
It's a big moment indeed. Allow me now to add to the sentiments so well expressed by my colleague, Judge McDonald, with my heartiest congratulations and warm welcome to you. You are now officially our brothers and sisters at the bar. As of today, you join the ranks of many other men and women who have been called to this noble profession. Know that the court expects and has no doubt that each of you, throughout the many years of your practice, will support and enhance the fine profession of which we are all so fortunate to be members. In that vein, and here sometimes it just works out this way, I echo Ms. Bristow's comments as well as the comments of my brother, Judge McDonald. I'm going to urge you to find some way in the ensuing months and years to use your knowledge, the trust and confidence this court has placed in you, and your newly acquired status as members of the bar to engage in some form of pro bono or low bono or some other type of public service to the people of Maryland, the people who seek to have full and fair access to our courts. Finally, let me note this court's recognition, and again, I echo the sentiments of Ms. Bristow when I say this. We recognize, as I know you do, that you would simply not be here today were it not for the ever-present support and encouragement of your families and friends. On your behalf, permit me to express to them your heartfelt thanks and your deepest appreciation, coupled with your pledge to them. Beginning today, you will begin with your own personal crusade to add additional luster to the bar of this court and to the legal profession of our fine state. On that note, the court will adjourn until 11:30 this morning. In the meantime, it may well be in order to give this newest class of Maryland lawyers a round of applause.